winning this match goes into a four-way tie for victories on the Pockwitten, which spans back to 2005.
Do we know what his combined count is for the two tours?
I believe it's 7. I believe he has 7, so that would be a combined 17. I'd have to check. If he wins, I'll check with him in the interview. We are good.
Then the high qualifier count has to be, way up there in the teens.
Yep. Yeah,
we can skew the numbers any way that we want, right?
So we will keep you posted as much as we can on the match for the POA finals. It's on 17 and 18, and it's Zach Simonelli against Rob Green. And Zach Simonelli has fired first and gone off the side. Bernie, to start the scratch final, is through the middle. Bernie at the 2-3-6, off the mark.
Has the ball for that shot, though.
Bernie starts out with a 9-box.
Here's Matt, who continues to be on a heater.
Zach Simonelli also starting out with a 9-box. Everyone up north, I will give you updates as much as I can. First frame from Matt Buckingham. All over the pocket, solid 10.
So Matt, I believe, has a star in each.
Yes, he does. And that star he won at Dual Lanes, which was shown on Duckman's Forever. Bowling against Buddy Turner.
If I remember right, that's where he bowled in his first tour and bowled really, really well.
Matt Buckingham misses the 10-pin, makes it for 10. Rob Green over there left the 7-10 on his first ball. Took the 10-pin on ball 2. And, I stand corrected. He had another pin up there. I didn't see.
I thought he made it. I thought he made the 7-10 for a second. We're a little obstructed here.
That's a 10-box for Rob Green. He takes the lead 10-9 to start the match.
So we have a pair of 10-9s.
Solid 5 for Matt. Well, means 23 and 24 for the finals. Rob Green in his second frame, a light crossover hit, 2-5, 7-8. Matt Buckingham bounces it off the approach, then the foul line, and converts the 5-pin.
The refs didn't call the double dribble.
No, they did not. Rob Green is going to be open in his second frame. Here's the second frame of the scratch final for Bernie Hipkins. Wow. Looked like he was going to get screwed, but in all reality, he melts it in there for the slow motion strike.
But when you leave enough on the deck to help you out like that.
And if there's anyone that's good at keeping pins on the deck and moving, it's that guy right there. He can break things up like no other. And of course, he's an elite level spare shooter, but the reason he gets his average he gets is not because of his absurd strike ability, it's because he can break things up. And then he'll make them.
Spare volume and spare accuracy.
Zach Simonelli will start his second frame off the side for an 8 count. Bernie Hipkins for the double. Heavy. 6-pin. Open frame for Zach Simonelli. Zach takes 10. That score is tied at 19-19. Bernie shoots the single, just how Matt shot his, off the foul line and into the 6.
definitely two guys that set the ball
Very
down
early.
very early.
Third frame coming up for Matt Buckingham. Third frame for Zach Simonelli on 17. He goes ultra light in the 1-2 pocket, 6-7-10 split. Solid 6-pin for Matt. Matt also drops that one down, and Matt has broken 9 3 times, made 2 of them, and we've got a tie game at 39 plus to 39 plus. Zach Simonelli cleans up the 6-7-10 split for a 10 box. He goes 2-1. That's 29 through 3 for Zach. For those of you that are at home, of course, just watching the scratch final, bear with me. A lot of people interested in the POA final as well, but we've only got one camera right now. It might be my fault. Spare fill for Matt. Hello.
It's a nice takeout there.
Turns into a normal 8 drop. He leaves a 4-7. First ball for Rob Green. Left a zigzag. He takes the 6-10 out. He's going to be open in the third frame. No marks yet in that match. Matt at the 4-7. Got it. Rob takes 10 out. That game is still tied at 29-29. Fourth frame for Bernie on lane 24. Light hit. How many does he break up? He breaks up 2, a matching 8 count, but a testing shot. He leaves a pocket 7-8. Solid 5 for Rob Green in his fourth frame. Bernie tries to slide it. It's just too much of the 8. Throwing his third ball as Rob shoots his spare. Rob Green makes his 5-pin, and Bernie misses for a 9 box. 56 through 4 for Bernie, 57 plus for Matt. And Rob Green.
And Rob has broken the ice.
Yes. 39 plus through 4. That's the first mark of the match. Jack will need to answer now. Does he answer?
Oh, again.
Another 7-8 for Bernie. It's a single pin broke for Zach Simonelli. He leaves the 9-pin. Bernie and Zach going to be shooting in unison. Bernie takes the 8 again. Zach misses the single left. They can frame. Will be advantage Rob Green after 4. Bernie with a 10 box. 66 at the half.
Matt with a great shot here to pounce.
Yep, green light for Matt Buckingham.
A good trip here for Matt to take control of this match.
Zach missing that single twice, goes 9 out. 38 through 4.
Off the side, 6 count.
Leaves the 1-3-6. Zach in his 5th frame. Good ball, leaves the 6-pin. Matt off the side and makes it. Bread and butter. 73 plus to 66. Zach Simonelli converts in the 5th frame. 48 plus through 5.
Matt, for a young guy, has been in a lot of these situations.
Rob Green on the spare, off the side. Looks like a count of 7. It is. He leaves the 1-3-7. Matt Buckingham on the spare. He goes off the side, and this time doesn't get away with it. A deuce.
Costly 2 right there.
Only a 9-pin lead at the half. Comes back. Good try at it. Leaves the 5-6. Rob Green missing completely on his spare shot. He will be open in the 5th.
Now Bernie looks to take advantage.
Rob Green a 9-box, 55 in the 5th to Zach's 48 plus. Game is pretty much even. Bernie in a bit of a hole here, just 1 mark behind. Could have been a lot worse. Bernie returning the favor with a deuce of his own.
They hurt a lot less though when you're coming from an open.
Bernie does not convert. Rob Green in the 6th frame. Solid 4-pin, rock solid.
It sounded good.
Looked like it was going to strike. Yes, it was. 9 and a wiggle. Bernie got it.
That's a 10 for.
Yep. Missed single pin in the 6th frame for Rob Green. Big chance for Zach Simonelli as he steps up. Rob missing again. 64 through 6 for Rob Green. 7th frame for Bernie. 5-7.
Another one he released a little farther out than usual.
Zach Simonelli getting up to shoot his 6th frame, working on a spare. He drops 9, and by doing so has taken the lead.
It's like he left a 10 pin.
Leaves a 10 pin. Bernie at the 5-7. No. $10 for Bernie. Oh, not 1. 10. Zach Simonelli missing the 10 pin wide right. Buckingham still with the lead. 3rd ball for Zach. He's going to take the 10 pin. Score is 67-64. Zach up 3.
2 close matches here.
Matt, 6 pin. Not his first 6 pin of the match. Should throw the same shot and bring this in. Matt at the 6. Got it. Will help him extend his lead. Currently at 8, plus this hit. Extend it to a 2-mark lead with 3 to go. Zach Simonelli, 7th frame. Through the middle for 5.
Heavy.
2-7 on the left, 3-6-10 on the right.
Matt here looking for a better fill than last time.
Spare fill coming for Matt Buckingham in the 8th, up 8.
Heavy.
Hello, another 7-8 on lane 23, the 3rd 7-8 of the match.
2 in a row for Bernie, and now 1 for Matt.
Zach kicked the 3 pin on his 2nd ball.
We'll take the count though.
Zach 9 out, save the 9 box. 76 through the 7th. Matt takes the 8 pin, now going for the 7 pin, he's got it. 112 through the 8 for Matt Buckingham. Crowd rallying behind Bernie a little.
Still extends the lead, puts a lot of pressure on Bernie here.
Solid six pin for Rob Green. Just a single to pick up. Time is now. Bernie's got to get a mark on the board. Does he get some help? Yes, he does. Leaves a 3-pin. Rob Green has the 6 for the spare. Puts him down 2, up a hit with 3 frames to go. Bernie now on this scratch match. Shooting the 3-pin. He does, in fact, need it. Even with making this, he's going to still be down a mark. He's got it. 96 plus to 112.
Definitely a must convert there.
That was a must. Need another one here to set up the 10.
Although Matt won an open here.
Rob Green on his spare fill. Drops 9. Leaves the 5-pin. That extends his lead out to 7. 83 to 76. Spare fill for Bernie to pull back some pins. Through the middle for 5. That's costly.
Damaging.
Rob Green missing the 5-pin. Open frame for Rob in the 8th. Bernie. Good try at it. Leaves the 2-4 as Rob Green takes a 10 box 93 through 8. Bernie a 10 box as well. 111 through the 9th. You can't help but feel disappointed there for Bernie. Like there was more out there that you didn't get. Zach Simonelli down 7. Chance to fire back. He cuts a duck.
We have 2 sticks of lost wood in this Bernie Matt match.
As you'd expect. Been some low counts though. 2 count by Matt and a 5 count there by Bernie.
Definitely some bad
Matt in
feels.
the 9th. He strikes.
Yes.
And that could be the match right there for Matt Buckingham.
Almost a dagger.
Zach Simonelli did not convert for the spare. He does take the 4-pin for a 10 box. Doesn't lose any ground there. Down 7 with 2 frames to go. 93 to 86. Matt looking to deliver the knockout punch now. 9 on, 10 out. Bernie could strike 3 times to tie. Matt needs a mark to shut Bernie out. Zach Simonelli also firing in the 9th at the same time. Matt leaves a 10-pin. Zach a bomb for the 7-pin. Matt spare here for the win. Got it. Game, set, and match. Matt Buckingham has won the star. Meanwhile, Zach Simonelli has just missed the 7-pin in the 9th frame. A very costly open. Has it for 10, 96 through the 9th. Final ball for Matt to lock it up. Of course, he cuts a duck. 144 will be enough, though. Matt finishes with 144, will be enough. The most Bernie can shoot is 141. Matt Buckingham wins star number 2 on the Pop Whitten Pro Tour and the 3rd of his career. Bernie, that record-tying 11th, will have to wait. Rob, a big spare in the 9th. Go 103 plus to 96.
You'd expect there'll be more star for both of these guys.
Sure. 7-pin lead and a hit for Rob Green. Bernie spares. And of course, he strikes on the final ball. Final score 144 to 131. Rob Green on the spare. He drops 9. He leaves a 10 pin. Now that has extended his lead out to 16. Waiting on Matt to make his way over. But gonna need a glass of water after that. That was a lot of talking going back and forth between the two matches. They were that was right here. That was 8 lanes apart. But, right, you clip your mic on right there. There you go. All right, Matt. So I'll fit you in the frame here. All right, Matt. So not your first time in this seat. Of course, I always remind myself that you are the original Duck Pins Forever champion from September 2021.
Yep.
I have that right at Mount Airy, the men's pro tour. You beat Colby, fetus Colby at the time. He was like what 14 or whatever. But you get in here today. You had the bye. Then you start grinding your way through the matches. Do you actually prefer the bye, or do you rather have the momentum coming in out of the first round?
I usually prefer to have the momentum just coming out that way. I hate sitting around, but like what I've tried to do is just past when I've had buys, I've tended to overbowl when I practice. So now it's like I wait till like the first round's done 8 frames, and I just throw like a couple balls and that's it. I try to like keep it as loose as possible and walk around as well.
I mean, I do know historically you and your brother like to get your frame count pretty high when you guys are practicing or competing or whatever. But I ask because of what we're seeing in not just in Baltimore, but of course in professional baseball.
Mhm.
There's this conversation about does the bye help or hurt the higher seeded teams, and I think in this case it helped you. You just you figured out the formula of what you need to do to get ready. Let's go to the semifinal match before we talk about the final. We razz on you pretty bad sometimes about the lucky breaks that seem to fall your way.
What are you talking about?
Couple off the side breaks there that weren't quite caught on camera. Any idea like what causes your ball to mix well on the off hit?
I think it's very hard to tell because like in 10 pin you have rev rates. We don't have anything calculated here, but I think I probably throw one of the higher rev rates compared to other people, and that generates that little mix. I mean, look at the Daytonuses; they can also get that action as well. They're just more on the head pin than I am, so you don't see it as often.
Yeah.
But when they miss the head pin, they're still getting breaks because they're probably one of the higher rev rates across every bowler.
Do you think you could ask Bernie the same question because the way he throws the ball? You think that increased entry angle helps throwing from the right corner?
I think that definitely helps, at least with like preventing like 2 chops and middle rips. We'll still get them time to time, but I think that at least helps reduce the amount or probability.
You grinded it out. You got the spare you needed in the 10th to shut it out. You 2 counted on the final ball.
That was my 3rd ball. I was
Yeah.
impatient for waiting for my first ball back.
Oh, okay. It's a fair excuse, but you're winning on the dual star event day. I know when you go to watch this back, you're going to hear half of my running my mouth about your match, half about that one. Just trying to cover both. But congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Nick.
You put that towards the mortgage payment.
Yep.
On the new house as a new homeowner too.
Yep.
And a new champion. Congratulations, Matt Buckingham.
Thank you.
Now, I'm excited for this one because we get somebody that has never sat in this seat before and probably never thought they would. I need Rob Green over here. This is what I'm looking forward to. This guy right here. You can clip that on. Right on your collar. Yep, that's perfect. That'll pick your voice up.
Okay.
So, of course, got our chat moderator, which is also your son. So
I'm sure he's on there somewhere.
So, you're I guess the lesser known comeback story on the Pop Witten. So, we made a big deal out of how Bruce Smith won the star at his home house after undergoing cancer treatment and a long recovery. You couldn't walk a year ago.
No, I couldn't. I didn't know if I was going to have a foot.
So, not knowing if you're going to be able to walk normally again, never mind bowl again, what does it mean now? Albeit, the POA star, what does it mean to be a champion on the Pop Witten?
It feels good because I know that I'm moving back towards where I feel I should be. I mean, I've had a lot of injuries over the last 15 years, and I feel like they've held me back from being what I used to be when I was younger. The job's tough that I have, and stuff happens. You get hurt, and you got to adjust. I'm starting to adjust to the newest injury, and right now it seems to be working. So I'm going to keep going.
Well, I mean, clearly you just won the tournament. But let's go forward to the final match there. Saw a low scoring pace
Yes.
throughout the whole final. I think some of that could be maybe attributed to nerves of being in that kind of situation. But
nerves.
at the end there, a couple singles that you drilled to lock the match up. How do you refocus that?
Well, to be honest with you, to start the game, I was tired. I mean, I'm sore. I'm tired. The thing about this game is I throw 1 to 3 balls and sit down. That's great for my foot. I hate to say it, but it's true.
Right.
I was just tired from bowling. I don't bowl this many games normally. You know that. I don't.
Right.
I'm not here at this. So I got lucky and started refocusing a little bit and said, follow through. You're not following through. That's exactly what you're doing wrong. I felt it. Just like, now I started working on it. Thank you, sir.
Now, bring that on camera because that has me next to my final question. How much of the winning check will make its way to the Ferndale Tavern?
Oh well, that's maybe 200.
Okay,
not today, but
no, another day. That's fair though. But go ahead, celebrate. And Rob Green, everybody, your newest first-time winner on the Pop Witten Pro Tour.
And hopefully, I'll be here again for the other star.
Yeah, get the big one.
I want to keep improving. That's all I'm trying to do.
Absolutely, congratulations.
What I feel I should be.
All right, you can
Thanks, sir.
Yep, you can pass that mic off to David.